Hello, Vihan.
One second. Good morning, sir.
Hey, Kashvi. Hi.
Sir.
Hello, Arav. Hello, Soham.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hey, Shubham. Hi. Okay, Shubham has to yet join. Okay, kids. So by the time Shubham joins, let me share my screen. 1 second. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, kids, let me know if am I clearly audible, kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is the screen visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just adjusting it so that you can clearly see the chessboard. Okay, all set. Okay, so just let me check. Shubham is there, right? Okay. So kids, yesterday we practiced for what we learned so far. Okay, so far we have learned about the chessboard. The three pieces, chess pieces. One is rook, whose value is 5 points. Another is knight, whose value is 3 points. Rook 5 points. Knight 3 points, and third one is bishop, whose value is 3 points. Okay, then we talked about the rook, which goes horizontal and vertical, correct? Then we talked about the knight, which goes 2.5 squares like this, 2 squares straight and then right or left, or two squares horizontal and then left, something like. Okay, this is about the knight. And the third piece is the bishop, which goes diagonal. Okay, I believe every one of you understood this clearly. No questions regarding this, right, kids? Okay, very nice. Now the next piece that we are going to learn is queen. Okay, now let me take the notepad for you guys and let me write few notes for you. Okay, although you already know by now. Okay, but then we will learn few things about the queen. Okay, so first important thing, who will tell me how many queens are there in white army, kids? Yes, Arav? One queen. Okay, very good. All of you are showing the finger one. Okay, all of you know that there is only, I am using the word only, one queen in the white army, correct? And there is only one queen in the black army. Okay, we already know that there are two types of army, right? One is black army, another is white army. Okay, now second thing, queen is the most valuable piece. Okay, except the king. King is actually the most valuable piece, but among rest of all the pieces, be it a pawn, the rook, the knight, or the bishop, we know that queen is more valuable than all of these, right? So the value of a queen is 9 points. Okay, it is more valuable than all other pieces except the king. Okay, is this clear, kids? Queen is the more valuable piece as compared to other pieces like pawn, bishop, knight, or rook. Okay. Now, third important thing, we will see how the queen moves. Okay. Now let me
Sir?
clear this board. Yes, Kashvi.
Sir, actually, when we take the pawn to any place, A8, B8, C8, or D8, or any place, we can take the queen, and we can also have 2 queens or 3 queens.
Yes, we can. You are right, Kashvi. That is called as pawn promotion. Okay, we will learn about it later on when we learn about the pawn. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming to the queen. Okay. What is the home square of the queen? D1 for white queen and D8 for black queen. Okay. D1 for white queen is the home square and D8. So home square of the white queen is D1 and black queen is D8. Okay. Don't worry about writing the notes, kids. Okay. I will share this on WhatsApp. So you don't need to worry about. Okay. The next thing is how the queen moves. Okay. Queen is basically a combination of a rook and a bishop. Okay. Rook plus bishop equals to queen. That is what we can say. Now, why am I saying like that? Because the queen moves like the rook. How the rook moves? The rook moves horizontal and vertical, right? So queen also moves like a rook, horizontal and vertical. And in addition to that, it moves diagonal like a bishop. Okay. It moves diagonal like a bishop. Is this understood, everyone? Vihan, Soham, Kashvi, Arav, everybody understood this? Shubham. Okay. So now question to you kids. Now you understood that the queen moves horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. Okay. Now if the queen is at D1, the home square, can you tell me how many squares it is controlling or how many squares it can go to? Can we count, kids, fast? You can unmute yourself and start counting, kids. Okay. I want to listen to your voice.
Sir, counted 21.
21. Very good.
21.
Very good. Yes, Vihan. How many squares are there? 21. Okay.
21.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
this is Shubham. I said 21 first.
Correct. Very good, beta. Okay. Arav, your count is also same. Arav? 21?
Yes.
Okay. Kashvi? 21?
Yes, sir.
Soham? Have you counted
Yes.
Soham?
Yes.
Okay. And Vihan? You also did the same? Very good. Very good, kids.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me do one thing. What I am doing, I am pushing the queen one square up. Okay. Here. Now, can you check and tell me how many squares this queen can now go? Any guesses, kids?
Sir, my guess is 20.
Why would it be 20, Kashvi?
Sir, it's 21. 21.
No.
I
Okay,
mean
let's
22 actually.
count it.
22, sir. I mean 22.
No, let's do one thing. Okay, let me put. Okay, it goes vertical like this. So how many are these? 7. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. Then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Are you with me, kids? All of you so far? 14, right? Then we will go diagonal. Okay. How the diagonal is? 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Then 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. Are you with me, kids?
अभी subject है
23.
अभी subject
Correct. This is
क्या
how
पूछ रहे
the
हैं? How many
it moves, right? Is it correct? विहान समझ में आया बेटा आपको? Okay. Soham, you understood this? Soham,
Yes.
Kashvi,
Yes.
diagonal समझ के लो बेटा. Okay. Diagonal is important. Diagonal is like this. Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yeah. So that diagonal makes the difference. Otherwise, if the way it works like a rook. Okay. So we already learned wherever you place the rook on empty board, it always go 14 squares only. But when you change the place of the bishop, the number of squares it controls, that changes. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let me push it one more square up. Now can you count, kids? Can you count how many squares? Yes, Shubham, you also need to count how many squares the queen is now controlling, or the queen can go to how many squares. Okay, how will it go? It goes vertical, it goes horizontal,
25.
diagonal.
25.
Very good. Who counted this 25?
Me. Vihan. Vihan.
Vihan. Very good,
Sir,
Vihan.
I said it.
Very good.
25.
Very good. Okay. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the rook. Okay. This is like a rook. 14 squares. And then coming to the like a bishop, let's count from here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm not counting the square where the queen is already standing. Okay, you don't need to count that. Okay, so have you seen, kids? When we shifted one square up towards the center, okay, we are moving towards the center slowly, right? So it is controlling more number of squares, right? Initially, when it was in the home square, it was controlling 21 squares. Now we shifted one square. Now it is controlling 23 squares. One more square up, 25 squares. Now any guesses, kids? If I place it here, how many squares will it control?
27.
Very good. Very good. 21, 23, 25, 27, right? Let's count. We will check. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the way the rook moves, right? Now let's go like a bishop, diagonal. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Correct. So you guessed it correctly, kids. Okay. In short, the queen is also just like the bishop or the knight. Okay. Queen is also more effective when you place it in the center. Okay, any of the central squares. Okay, yesterday we learned about this, right? These 4 squares are the central squares. Okay, these are called as the golden squares of the chessboard. Okay, why are they called golden squares? Because you place any piece here, any of these 4 squares, d4, d5 or e4, e5. These are the 4 central squares. You place the piece anywhere in 4. For example, if I place it here, you will again get 27 squares here. Okay, if you want to cross check, check it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then 8 9 10 11 12 13, right? And 13 plus 14 of the rook, right? 13 plus 14 is 27, correct? Or you can count one by one as well. Okay, so all these squares are being controlled by the queen are 27. And now just imagine, kids, okay, only one queen, okay, only one queen sitting in the center controls 27 squares out of 64, right? So isn't it doing a great job? Correct? So if you want to control the game, or if you want to win the game, what you need to do? You just need to bring your queen somehow in the center. Okay, so that at the same time it will be attacking on the 27 different squares like this. Can you see? And as we already saw, the above one, right? Last time when we learned about the chessboard, right? I told you guys that, 1 second, let me draw, right? So this part, the above part is belongs to whom, kids? Above part of the chessboard.
The black side.
Yeah, it is the black side or black's territory, right? So
Yes, sir.
your queen is white queen, which came from here to here, right? But then as you can see, out of 32 squares of black, can you see? Out of 32 squares of black, can we count, kids? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, 16 squares your queen is controlling, right? Forget about the white part because it is our own territory, so we don't mind for it. But out of 32, if 16 squares of black side are being controlled by your single queen, that is half of the territory you already conquered, isn't it? Half of the territory of enemy you already are controlling, right? So will it not help you win the game, kids? Anywhere from these squares, if any of the piece of your opponent comes, your queen will be able to capture it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that is the importance of placing the pieces in the center. Okay, however, okay, please be attentive, kids. Okay, this is also important. However, although it is more effective here, but at the same time it is more vulnerable for attack as well, right? It will not be the thing that you will go and sit there and your opponent will not do anything. Is it the case? Not really, right? If we send one of our, say, commander in chief in the center, right? So in, say, Pakistan border, for example, center of the Pakistan border. Do you think that Pakistan army will not attack on that army commander? Obviously they will, correct?
Yes.
Similarly, when you are sending your queen in the opponent's area, obviously opponent will start attacking, correct? In short, although it is more effective here, but it is more vulnerable for attack as well. Okay, so you need to be very careful when you place it in the center. Okay, anyways, we will learn more about it when we start actually playing the game. For now, just remember, if the queen is in the corner, for example, here or in the home square, it is less effective. It controls only 21 squares. But when it is in the center, it is the most effective because it controls 27 squares, 6 squares more than that of when it is in the home square. Is this clear, kids? Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. विहान, आपको समझ में आया बेटा? विहान, सोहम?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. Shubham, Arav,
Yes, sir.
clear? Okay. And as already told earlier as well, okay, this is not only applicable for queen, but same is the case for bishop as well. When bishop is in the center, it controls 13 squares. But when bishop is in the corner, it controls only 7 squares, correct? Right? Or suppose if it is here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, correct? Any of the border squares, if I place, for example, if my bishop is here, okay, now can you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, correct? Only 7. But as I move towards the center, for example, now if I move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 squares are increased, correct? Now one more square here. Now it will be 11. Just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Correct? And now when we enter in the central squares, the golden squares, right? Now if you count, it will be 13 squares. Correct? Just check it. Okay? So it's not only applicable for queen, but for the other pieces like the bishop or the knight as well. Okay? This knight, when it is in the corner, controls only 2 squares, right? When we shift, then it controls 3 squares like this, correct? And when we shift towards the center, it will control 8 squares, correct?
Yes,
In short, any piece which comes in the center, it controls more number of squares, okay, as compared to when that particular piece is in the corner. Okay, so anyways, we are learning about the queen, so let's note that. Okay, queen moves horizontal and vertical like a rook, and also diagonal like a what? Who moves diagonally, kids?
Bishop.
Very good.
पहले बोलना
Very
चाहिए
good.
ना, हम लेट बोलती हो.
So queen moves horizontal and vertical like a rook, and also diagonal like a bishop. Okay. Queen, when in its home square, it controls 21 squares, but when placed in center, it controls 27 squares. Okay. Queen is most effective in the center. However, it is more vulnerable for attack. Okay, vulnerable means what? The risk is more. Okay, when you go in the center, there will be attacks coming from different directions. Correct? From every side, everyone will start attacking, right? So you are more vulnerable for attack in the center. Okay. So in short, you need to be careful when you place the queen in the center. Okay. Okay. So you ideally you should not place unless and until the board is empty. Okay. And then you want to control the empty board. Okay. Empty in the sense majority of the opponent's pieces are already captured, kind of. Okay. So this is about the queen. One more thing about the queen, kids. Okay. We talked about what queen can do. Okay. Queen can capture, Soham, queen can capture all the pieces from the different 21 or 27 squares, right? When you are placing here, right? So anything and everything that comes in these lines, right? The queen will be able to capture those provided they are of the opposite color, like this, for example, right? So it will be able to capture any piece which is of opposite color. However, if it is of the same color like this, it will not be able to capture. So this is not possible. However, rest of all it can capture, right? Now, if you look at these kids, can you tell me which piece will you capture?
Sir, the rook. The black one. The black one.
Black
Rook. Rook.
correct?
Sir, the rook.
Why rook? Why not bishop or knights?
Because मग जर आपण if we catch the bishop, the rook will kill us. Rook.
Okay, if you capture the bishop, the rook will capture you back, right? Very good, Kashvi. Okay, what else? What about these knights? There is nobody to capture, right? So you can capture the knights as well, correct?
Yes, sir. Rook has more value.
Very good. Because rook's value is more as compared to the other three, you will capture the rook. Okay. Now, what if I place the queen here instead of knight, kids? Now, what will you capture?
Sir, the queen, because the queen has more value.
Correct. Now, you will capture the queen. Now, let me change the position little bit. Now, what will you capture, kids?
Sir, now I will capture the knight.
Okay, you will capture the knight. Will you not capture the rook?
Yes, sir. We will capture the rook.
Rook. Okay. Why not queen? You are still getting queen, correct?
Yes, but the bishop will kill us.
Correct. Now the bishop is protecting to the queen. Okay. So even if, kids, pay attention, okay? Even if you are able to capture the queen, but because it is protected by its other piece, okay, you will not capture that. So you will try to find the pieces which are unprotected. Now in this case, the knight is unprotected as well as the rook is unprotected. Now once you analyze and identify which pieces I can capture, afterwards you will do the comparison. Now among these two pieces, which piece is better for me? The value 3 points or the of value 5 points?
But the value 5 points.
Right. Obviously, you will go for the more valued piece, right? So you will capture this. Correct? So this is how we decide. The opposite color pieces we can capture. The pieces of our own color we cannot capture. Okay, or we should not capture. Okay, that's the rule. Okay, one more thing, kids. Now suppose it is like this. Okay, and there is a queen which you can capture. There is no protection to the queen. Now can you capture this queen, kids?
No, sir.
Why not?
Because the pawn is blocking our way.
Exactly, because there is a pawn. Okay, you cannot jump over the pawn. Okay, the way the knight can jump over the pawns, for example, if there are pawns here, okay, the knight can still go ahead and jump here. However, the queen cannot jump like a knight. Okay, that is one of the important point to remember or learn. The queen cannot jump like a knight. Okay, kids, the queen cannot jump like a knight. Also, we learned that queen can capture the pieces of opposite color. However, queen cannot capture the pieces of same color. Okay, or white queen cannot capture the pieces of white army. In short, okay, अपने लोग अपने लोगों को नहीं मार सकते. Correct? Our own army people will not kill our own army personnel, right? So is the case applicable in chess as well. Okay, kids. So this is all about the queen. Any questions, kids, so far? Whatever we learned? Okay. If you do not have questions, I do have questions for you, kids. Okay, let me ask you the questions then. Okay, who will tell me how many white queens are there in the chessboard, kids? Vihan?
White.
Yes, Vihan. How many
One.
white queens? Okay. How many are there?
One.
One. Very good. I heard
One.
somebody said two. Was that Soham? Was that Soham who said two?
No.
No. Okay. So there are two queens in the chess set, but only one queen in the white army and only one queen in the black army. Correct? Okay, kids. Next question to Soham now. Soham, what is the value of a queen?
5.
No.
No.
We learned about it, kids, right? What is the value of a queen? Can you see this?
9.
9. The value of a queen is 9 points. Okay. Okay. Let me come to Kashvi now. Yes, Kashvi. What is the home square of a black queen?
The home square of a black queen is D8.
Very nice. Very nice, Kashvi. Okay, Arav. Arav is going to tell us what is the home square of a white queen.
White queen.
Yes, Arav.
9.
I'm not asking value.
No.
I'm asking what is the home square of a white queen.
Home square with address.
D4, E5,
No.
D1.
D1. D1 is the home square of the white queen and D8 is the home square of the black queen. right? Okay, now let's go to whom? Vihan. Now let me ask to Vihan. Okay, Vihan, can you tell me how the queen moves? How the queen moves?
Vertical, diagonal,
Vertical, diagonal.
horizontal.
Very good, beta. Very good. So it moves horizontal and vertical like a rook and diagonal like a bishop. Correct? Okay. Now let me ask to Kashvi. When the queen is in the home square, Kashvi, are you there? When the queen is in the home square and the board is empty, okay, listen the question carefully. When
Yes,
the
sir.
queen is in the home square and the board is empty, maximum how many squares the queen can control, Kashvi?
Sir, the queen can maximum control 21 square.
Very nice, beta. Very nice. You understood it
Thank you.
correctly. Okay. Because it works like a bishop and the rook. So 14 plus 7, that is the 21 squares it controls. Okay. Now let us see if Soham remembers. Okay. Soham, if the queen is placed in any of the 4 golden squares or the central squares, any of these 4, okay? For example, here, how many maximum squares it controls, Soham?
Twenty.
27. Okay, it controls 27 squares. Anyways, kids, so this is all about the queen that we learned. Okay, what I will do, I will pass on these notes to you. Okay, we will stop here for today. I will send these notes to you. Just request for all the parents, please get it reviewed once from the kids, okay? Anytime during the weekdays, so that they will remember what we learned, okay? So bye-bye, kids. We will meet next time. Bye.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
एक्चुअली सर नेक्स्ट क्लास हम लोग अटेंड नहीं कर पाएंगे तो उसका रिकॉर्डिंग भी चाहिए होगा.
I will record
Next
and
Saturday.
share. No worries. I will record, yeah? No problem.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, kids.
Bye. Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.